So how are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great. Can I show you some pictures?
Please.
All right. So here's your cheat sheet. This is what you can use to kind of figure out parts of the body. So what I have is a bunch of different pictures of close-up parts of the whale's body to give you an idea of what you're looking for when you see the whales. So what do you think this is a picture of?
Something on the top of the whale?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the whale's blowholes, which is right on top of the head. And baleen whales have 2 blowholes. Toothed whales only have 1 blowhole. What is this?
An eye?
Yeah. So look for where the eye is on the whale. Yeah, it's over on the side. So it's a little different because most animals you see, when you look at them square on, you see their eyes. But with whales, their eyes are on the side of their head. They actually can't see directly in front of them. And so sometimes, like if they come up to the boat to take a look at us, they'll roll over on their sides a little bit, and then they're able to see up.
That's cool.
How about that?
A belly?
A belly, yes. So humpbacks and a couple other species have these lines on their belly called ventral pleats or grooves, and they expand when the whales feed, so it allows them to take in hundreds of gallons of water in order to filter fish out.
Say a fin? Or a flipper?
It's actually barnacles on the belly. So if you look really carefully, each of these little critters is an animal. The barnacles that attach typically to their chin. And then the scars are where the barnacles have actually popped off.
That's cool.
This is kind of a crazy shot. So this is the whale's humpback's face, basically, like this. So this is the upper jaw, and this is the lower jaw. And there's a couple different things here I want you to look at. This white scarring on the side is called jaw scuffing. And so one of the ways that these whales feed is they go down to the bottom and they open their mouths and they scuff their upper jaws along the ocean floor to dislodge the little sand eels that they feed on. And there's shell fragments that cut the animal's jaws. And they actually have somebody did a study a few years ago that about 80% of the whales have right-handed jaw scuffing scars and 20% have left-handed jaw scuffing scars.
Cool.
There's some evidence of cooperative feeding too with an animal that has a right and left-handed scars. They go down to the bottom, roll away from each other, scuffle on the ocean floor, and then right themselves. So then the other things are these little red things in here are called cyamids, and they're like lice that live on the whales. And this is Cyamus bupus. It only lives on humpbacks. How about this one? This is a crazy picture.
A volcano?
Yes, a volcano. So this is one of the tubercles on the top of the humpback's head, and they are enlarged hair follicles, so there's a single piece of hair out of each one, and they've been likened to cat's whiskers. And also somebody studied the nerve endings, and they're said to be one of the more sensitive nerve endings in the animal kingdom. So we think that they use it to sense what's going on around them. And then this one is really hard, because it's not really on our model, but it's how you tell a male from a female. So this is their genital slit, which is on the belly. And then this bump right here is about the size of a grapefruit, and it's called a hemispherical lobe, and that means it's a female. So if that's not there, it's a male. And it's really calves or other whales, when they're dancing at the surface and playing around, then you can sex them. So those are just a couple things for you to look for while you're out there today. You have any questions?
No.
Great.
Thanks.
Have fun.